Well, guys, I think that did it for the Packers season. I think that was the game where that's it. That was it. I mean, the 1-6 Lions, a team that was giving up more points, more yards than any other team in the league, the worst defense in the NFL, and the Packers managed 9 points. Aaron Rodgers couldn't even crack 300 yards against the worst pass defense in the league. I mean, I don't know what to say at this point. I mean, it's like this team has all the talent, but, like, I don't know what it is holding them back. Is it the coaching staff? Probably part of the blame, yeah, but is it, like, lack of motivation? Is it, I don't know. I mean, the Packers, like, you look at the guys they have. I mean, they have several Pro Bowl level talents, like, all over the field. You have Aaron Jones on offense. You have David Bakhtiari came back. Elton Jenkins came back. On defense, you have Rashawn Gary. You have Jair Alexander and Adrian Amos and Kenny Clark. I mean, this team is littered with talent, and they can't win football games. And that's probably an indictment on the coach, but I'm going to propose a theory that some people might not like, given the fact that I make a lot of videos with him on this channel, because he is probably my favorite football player of all time. But really, I think a lot of it stems from Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has played the worst season of football than I could ever remember him playing. He has been awful. Absolutely, positively awful. And he still has yet to crack 300 yards passing in the entire season. We're 9 games in. He hasn't cracked it since last regular season. I mean, what do we do? Like, I think it's it. I think the season's over, and I take no glory in saying that, of course, because I wanted this Packers team to be good. And at the beginning of the year, I was thinking, hey, we don't have Devontae anymore, but we kind of reallocated our resources and, made our defense into something that's to be feared. And to be fair, the defense played probably one of its best games of the year today, holding the Lions offense, which was, like, ridiculously good at home to only 15 points. The sad part is that Aaron Rodgers couldn't hit the broadside of a barn on any of his throws today. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't get, like, what's going on. It might be his thumb. I don't know, but, like, to me, you just can't keep trotting him out there if he's going to continue to miss throws. 3 interceptions today, 2 of them on the goal line, all 3, like, in scoring position. Like, it's sad. It's sad to see such a great quarterback, turning into, like, a bottom-tier quarterback in the league. He really is. I mean, he has 7 interceptions already this year through 9 games. Like, Aaron Rodgers, the last 2 seasons, has thrown a combined 7 interceptions. Like, it's just, like, every throw is, like, a little bit off or just a tick underthrown. And, like, if we're going to lose, to me, I'd rather lose seeing what Jordan Love can do. I'd rather lose seeing what Jordan Love can do, honestly. If this is how Aaron Rodgers is going to play and we can't get things together and we're going to continue to lose, then put in your your young quarterback, see what he can do for a few games. Of course, Aaron Rodgers being on the team, being the sort of egomaniac that he is, I'm sure he would never allow that. And I think a part of him actually has some control in coaching decisions as well with Matt LaFleur. And I think there's no way that Matt LaFleur would ever bench Rodgers. But I would. That's personally what I would do if I was in charge of the team. I would say, okay, I'd like to see what the other guy can do, because it's clear this team is going nowhere. And that's not to say that I think Jordan Love is going to necessarily be better than Aaron Rodgers. I would probably say it would be a similar result maybe, but I'd rather see what he can do. I want to see him get experience. I want to see what the future looks like at quarterback. Because if Aaron Rodgers, he's going to play maybe, 2 or 3 more seasons? Maybe this is his last season. I don't know, but I mean, I want to see, like, what the future entails, because clearly this season is not going anywhere for the Packers. They're not even going to make the playoffs. They're not going to win the Super Bowl. So what's the point? It sucks so bad, because Aaron Rodgers has been great for so long, and we're so used to him being great every single season. And then he just comes out and it's like, I've never seen him play this bad. I never have. I mean, like I said, I think this was probably the worst game of his career, including the context of this being a game the Packers really had to win. And he played about as awful as you can play. Sure, he had a few really good throws in between, but for the most part, most of his throws were just off, just a little bit, like, underthrown. There was that one throw I think was one of the worst throws I've ever seen him make. It was on the goal line. It was that design play where Bakhtiari was going to catch a touchdown. And he underthrew that so badly that one of the defensive linemen actually was able to undercut the route and intercept it. Yeah, I've never seen him make a throw so bad like that. It was just remarkable. And, of course, the other touchdown, or the other interception, the first interception was off a deflection off of the guy's helmet, but then I'm wondering, why is Rodgers throwing it so low? That's another theme with his throws this year. He's throwing it low. He's underthrowing it, and he's throwing it low. And it might be because of his thumb, and if it is, then why is he playing? I don't know, but, I mean, it's getting really frustrating, and like I said, if this is Aaron Rodgers now, I'd rather see Jordan Love. I'd rather see Jordan Love play, even if Love isn't as good. If we're going to lose, I'd rather see what Jordan Love can do. If we're going to be bad, I'd rather see what he can do. So, yeah, certainly, of course, I'm always going to appreciate what Aaron Rodgers did for the Packers franchise. He's still in his peak, the best quarterback I've ever seen play football. But right now, it's not working. Right now, it's not working. And like I said, if we're going to lose, rather do it with someone who has some upside versus a guy who's going to retire, you know, at most in like 2 or 3 years, if not at the end of this season. I mean, like I said, if it's his thumb, then he shouldn't be playing. He should be on the injured reserve or whatever. He should be letting it heal so then he can come back and play like the MVP we're accustomed to seeing play. If it's just him, then yeah, I don't know what else to say at this point, guys. It's just a really shitty year, and it's definitely not something we're used to as Packers fans, because we've had 1 year since 2008 where we finished below 2 years. 1 year Rodgers was out. That was 2017. And then 2018 was the year where we lost a lot of really stupid football games. But this year we're just straight up bad. Like, that 6-9-1 team probably could have made the playoffs if a few bounces had gone their way. They were in every game. But this team just sucks. This team is just bad, and it sucks because this team has a lot of talent on it. But, and like I said, maybe that's an indictment of the coaching staff. Joe Barry for sure. I mean, the frustrating thing is that this Packers defense is really good for the most part, but they could be great if they had a better defensive coordinator who knew how to use the talent on the football team. But I don't know. I'm not in Brian Gutekunst's chair, so it'll be interesting to see what happens, how things play out after the season, because yeah, kind of cap hell at this point with Rodgers and his massive contract. He's going to be owed money regardless next year, so like I said, I want to see what the future looks like, and if that means benching Aaron Rodgers, then so be it. But anyways, guys, unfortunately, I think that was the end of our season. I'm still going to react to all the games, of course. I'm still going to watch it and cheer because I'm a Packers fan, first and foremost. And even if I think that we are garbage, I'm still going to watch. So, anyways, guys, that's all I got to say in this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think there's still any hope for the Packers to turn their season around? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.